Hey guys, it's Kitty here with Anna Brooklyn, and first of all, I apologize for the terrible lighting. I don't have a studio light, so I'm just using a lamp right now. But anyways, today I will be showing you how to make a Nintendo Switch for your American Girl dolls, just like the one shown here. So let's get to it. For this project, you will need cardboard, paper in the colors of black, and whatever colors you want for the Joycons. I'm doing red and blue, but you can do whatever colors you want. Scissors, a glue stick, hot glue, a black marker of some kind, a ruler, and a pencil if you want to draw out where to cut. First, we're going to make the console. The dimensions are about 8.5 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Now I'm just going to draw a rectangle for the console and cut it out. Once it's all cut out, you are going to trace and make another one because the console has 2 layers of cardboard. Now I'm just going to hot glue them together. Now we're just making the dock or the charging station for the Switch. The actual dock is a little bit shorter than the console, but I forgot about that when making the first one. So we're going to make a rectangle of cardboard a little bit shorter than the console. You are going to make a total of 4 of these. 3 of them for the back of the dock and 1 of them for the front. Now we're going to make the bottom of the dock. The length is the same as the sides of the dock, and the width is about 2 3/4 centimeters. You are going to want a total of 3 of these. Once you have them cut out, hot glue them together. Now we're going to cut out the Joycons. The length of these is the same as the side of the console, and the width, including the curve, is 2 centimeters. Each Joycon needs 2 layers of cardboard, which means that one pair of Joycons needs 4 total pieces of cardboard. I am making 8 Joycons, however, so I need 8 pieces of cardboard, but you can make however many Joycons you want. Now that all the layers are cut out, I'm going to glue them together 2 per Joycon to make the 4 Joycons. Now that we have all the pieces, we're going to start covering them in paper. We're going to temporarily take away the Joycons and start covering the dock and console with black paper. I'm going to start by grabbing one of the pieces and cutting out a rectangle around it that's big enough to cover the edges. Now I'm just going to glue the cardboard to the middle of the paper. Now that that's done, cut the corners off the piece of paper so that you have flaps on each side of the rectangle. Next, take these flaps and fold them over the edge, and then glue the remaining paper on top of the other side of the cardboard. Now I'm just going to take a rectangle of paper and glue it to the side that you glued the flaps to cover up the seams. Repeat this process on all of the rectangles for the dock and the console. Now we're going to cover the Joycons. I'm going to do 2 red and 2 blue. First, take one of the Joycons and cut a rectangle around it that's big enough that the flaps will go over the edges. Now glue the cardboard to the piece of paper. It's a bit complicated to explain, so just make cuts in the paper surrounding the cardboard, as shown on the screen, to make a bunch of little flaps. Take each flap, fold it over the edges, and glue. Like the rectangles, take a piece of paper to cover the back side where you glued down all the tabs. Also, make sure the side that you want to be the front of the Joy-Con is the side that you glue down onto the paper, so that it looks nice and clean from the front. Now, cover the other Joy-Cons in whatever colors you want. Now we're going to glue the dock together. Take the thicker piece and glue it to the back of the base of the dock. Then take the thinner piece and glue it to the front of the dock. Now that we have the dock finished, I'm going to take a black marker and draw on the edge of the console so that it looks like it has a screen. And then I'm going to draw the details onto the Joy-Cons. And for the joysticks, I just cut circles of cardboard and glued them to the Joy-Cons. And don't forget to draw the L and R buttons on the side of the Joy-Cons. You can try to make the ZL and ZR buttons, but I wouldn't bother with that. To attach the Joy-Cons, I just took a small piece of paper and attached it to the back of the console like a flap. Once that's done, take a loop of tape and put it on the flap. Then you can take one of the Joy-Cons and stick it on the tape and it will look like it's on the edge of the console. Just be careful when you're taking it on and off that you don't peel the paper. And there you have a DIY American Girl doll Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!